Welcome back to Real Estate Mindset. Today's video is going to be absolutely bonkers, and today I'm taking you to a nearly abandoned mall to really kind of start shedding light on the massive mall apocalypse that's going on around America. And right now, you guys, essentially what I'm going to do is go over an article, and in each portion of the article, I'm going to take you guys to a different area of the mall just to show the devastating effects of basically the work from home, Amazon, numerous reasons why right now malls are completely failing. Let me know you guys want these boots on the ground type of videos. Like this video, subscribe, share it, and comment below. Let me know you want this. The name of the article we're going to review today is titled, Report, Malls Trapped in Awful Cycle as Values Plummet. Now you guys can't really tell from the sign behind me that's completely destroyed, but I've taken you to the Greenspoint Mall in the Houston, Texas area. A lot of people told me not to come here, but I did anyways. More than half of this mall right now is abandoned. This area right now, you guys, is in super bad shape. There's broken windows to almost all of these stores. There's homeless people, there's trash, there's crime, there's all kinds of stuff going on right now. And the reality is that this is one of the few malls in this condition that's actually functioning. All right, so I just got here. I'm already being followed around by this silver vehicle, Acura. So I'm gonna keep my eyes on that silver Acura with black tires. See if it continues to follow me, or maybe I'm just tripping because this place is scary. You guys can see behind me the movie theater that used to be really kind of one of the main attractions at the mall. Now this entire movie theater, y'all, is boarded up, and there's a whole bunch of like clothes and trash over here. So let me just walk up here and go into the first part of this article. 7 years after their valuations peaked, American malls are on the ropes. As the Wall Street Journal reported on July 31st, the country's older and lower end malls have seen their values plummet by more than 70% in some cases, with many defaulting on their debts. And the crazy thing, guys, is when we account for like all of the people that are going to be forced to refinance, it gets really, really bad when we start looking at the state of malls like this. And this mall right here, the one that I'm literally standing in, is one of these older malls. And probably, you guys, I'm going to imagine, and I'm going to try to walk in the mall, but I'm going to imagine the vacancy rate on this mall right now is probably, I have no idea. It looks like at least probably 85%, 90% of this mall, there's no one even in it. So really crazy things going on. But obviously, guys, my point is these guys can't maintain with 70% reduction in value and a massive vacancy rate. I mean, this place is abandoned. There's a couple shops here functioning, but all of the main retailers are gone. You guys can see behind me, this is a section of the abandoned mall, and I'm not sure how well you can see it. There's a name that used to be there that's basically kind of grayed out. It was probably a bigger retailer that's no longer operating. You guys, again, I can't put into words how amazed I am that this place is even functioning. I mean, this is complete trash, you guys. It looks like there's an apocalypse around here. Let's get back into the article right now. It's a situation Payments has been monitoring since 2016, noting at the time that a new enclosed mall hadn't opened in the US in more than a decade. At the WSJ report says malls' bad fortunes were exacerbated by sweeping department store closures that began in 2018 when anchors like Sears, JCPenney's, Macy's, and Bon Bon began shutting down locations. And that is exactly what's going on right here. Let me show you guys the doors, and it stinks like sewage in here. I mean, look at the doors. So those are the doors right there. I mean, you know, you guys can see all of the windows is cracked. You know, look at on the top there. You got more window damage. I mean, you guys, I'm not joking. It looks like this entire place has been abandoned. Now, I'm gonna jump back into the article, but let me take you to the section of the mall that's actually still functioning, and then let me try to take you guys inside the mall to see if I can find anything as well. I'm at the functional part of this mall, and it looks like there is a main retailer you guys can see right behind, which is Fitness Connection. So pretty much there's a Fitness Connection, looks like a uniform store and a few other stores. But I mean, again, you guys, there's just a small section here that's even being used. And after I go inside to try to see what's going on, I'm gonna show you what they're doing with part of the mall, which is basically converting it to housing units, which actually is really, really good news. So we'll end there, but let me jump into the article right now. It really accelerated the death spiral of the industry. Head of US Retail and Industrial Research for real estate research firm Green Street told WSJ, you start losing department stores, that causes sales and traffic at the center of the decline. Then more tenants leave. It starts this awful cycle. Instead of malls, many of these merchants are looking for smaller footprints to reduce costs and regain their focus on the customers, making a significant shift in retail strategy. Major stores determined to adapt to the reality of today's economic landscape. We're seeing that right here at Greens Point Mall here in the Houston, Texas area. And I have no idea how much longer they can even last with the conditions of the mall like this. I can pretty much guarantee without even looking at their books that things are not going well for whoever owns this place. So take a look at this. It's basically blocked off. An entire part of the mall is blocked off. I'm gonna basically walk through here and take a look at basically the lack of businesses and tell me if you recognize any of the names. Now I'm gonna start off walking down here by reading this article. It's a move exemplified by Macy's decisions to shift from the traditional mall format to smaller strip malls after its investors expressed worries that department stores were becoming obsolete. Hence the retailer's Market by Macy's, which features a more curated inventory than in their larger locations, centered around appeal, shoes, handbags, and beauty items, and price tags that match the smaller scale. That's not a bad idea. Other stores getting in the trend include Nordstrom's, Foot Locker, and even historical mammoth chains like IKEA and Big Lots. You guys remember IKEA? I mean, what happened to IKEA? It's done. I mean, essentially what's happening, guys, I mean, Amazon, right? Amazon, work from home. It's absolutely crazy. And look at all these, you know, businesses. This is bonkers, you guys. Let me show you, right? I mean, this is crazy. Where are all the shops at? How you guys doing? Where are all the shops at right now? So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna get back in the truck. We're gonna go into the other section of this mall where they've already started doing construction to convert part of it into housing units. But I mean, look at this place. You know, I can't get over it. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, 3 or 4 cars have already pulled up on me suspiciously. So I'm really looking forward to getting out of here. At least 3, maybe 4. But I'm gonna show you where I'm at right now, which brings me to the good part of this video. Do you guys see that behind me? Those are all apartment houses. So they're putting up multifamily commercial where the mall used to be. That's really, really good news, especially because we need that right now in our housing market. Now let me go back into the article and finish it out. As for the malls these stores are leaving behind, they may need to take on a new life as something else. That could be the fate of Crystal Mall in Waterford, Connecticut, which the WSJ reports uses to illustrate the sector's decline. With merchants fleeing that shopping center, officials in Waterport envision the mall becoming a mixed-use site, featuring a hotel, worker housing, and perhaps a bowling alley or skating rink to attract teenagers, once the lifeblood of malls. This is really, really amazing if you think about it, because I believe you guys saw me take you through that in this video. I mean, the article is literally talking about, well, it's talking about another mall, but pretty much everything that it highlighted, we can really see that is going on in this mall right here. But it appears that this mall might be ahead of the curve. I mean, look at the construction. This used to be part of the mall, you guys. Look at this. You guys can see the framing behind me. Do y'all see that? So this is good news. I suspect as we move into the future, more and more malls are gonna take blueprints just like this, make mixed unit sites, which will give us more inventory, not just on the single family residence, but on the rental market. And if the rental market goes, y'all, we can pretty much count on the entire housing market going with it. And one more time, you guys, do me a favor for getting out here, boots on the ground, and for risking my life. Probably not sure why those cars were following me. Like the video one more time. But other than that, guys, if you're out there investing in real estate, you know I wish you luck, and I hope you win.